right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the VB North Lunch Show. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday, but we are back. Stephen G, what's up? I wasn't here for release day yesterday, but our buy the spot only has 3 spots, so we'll talk about that. We'll probably get into a buy the spot Topps Chrome Black on the show today. Go over some bonuses, go over the bounty for the personal Topps Chrome Black, and maybe we'll get a little vintage wax pack bounty going.
Do you ever won this? This separate bounty
From
from Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night.
No, John was running the bonuses. Oh, no, I was running the bonuses. You want me to look back?
No, I can look back. I just wanted to see.
I'll do it. But I probably have to do it after. Do you want to do it right now?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I can do it. It's not like I don't want to do it. I'm just asking because I thought.
Separate bonus. Mickey Mantle.
I thought you might have remembered. That's why I came.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
I can look if you can't find it, though. It's going pretty good. I had a little day off yesterday, but be back for today and tomorrow. Ooh, that could be actually a fun little bonus there. All right, 2 seconds. Let me create this. This could be a little. For a briefcase, go over here real quick. Go to this. Boom. It actually should fit in the thing by itself. There we go. Keep dropping that. If we can fill out 10 wax packs, any of them. All right, let's go over some bonuses. Let's go over some bounties. So the lunch show is only going to like 2:30, 2:45 today. We got the 20 at 50s. We got the 10 at 50, half off winner take all 1K briefcase until 2:30. Nothing physical for that, nothing here. But inside of the 1K briefcases today, Stephen G just asked about the Ernie Banks. Right on top is a 1967 Topps Baseball starter set. Inside of this starter set is 250 plus cards. I do have the chute right here. 250 plus cards inside of the chute. Some highlights of this 1967 Topps Baseball starter set is that Ernie Banks, Steve Carlton, Roger Maris, Whitey Ford, Joe Morgan, Catfish Hunter, Orlando Cepeda, Tony Oliva, Luis Aparicio, Boog Powell. Batting leaders, home run leaders, Bob Allison, Harmon Killebrew. So obviously multiple ways to get in on some briefcases. The 20 at 50s. We obviously have the 10 at 50 right now. Topps Chrome Black baseball bounty, and I just dropped in chat a little vintage wax pack bounty. Any 10 personal vintage wax packs. We have baseball, football, basketball, hockey for the vintage wax. Any 10 of them will go into the winner take all 1K briefcase. So multiple ways to win a briefcase on today's show, and inside of the briefcases is this beautiful 67 starter set, including all of those Hall of Famers and stars. You like these ones better? I don't think I saw the highlights for the 68 set. It wasn't these, was it? Not these? Oh, this. I see it. Yeah. This is different. This stack of 68 is different. We can start this up for the day. Must close by the end of my show. Why not? I mean, we could. We do have Topps Chrome Black. There's a good dip to get in on this. We do have the bounty. We'll start it up. Why not? Not those. Okay. Well, these ones we are going to start up. I think these ones we're going to do a little this didn't close out at one point. I think we were left with like 4 or 5 spots left on this bonus at one point, but we'll start it up again. This is going to be a 10 at 250. Everybody gets a 1968 Topps baseball card. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 And there it is. We'll add Phil Necro into the stack there in front of Joe Morgan. But there's all 10 cards. Everybody gets a 68 Topps baseball card. 10 at 250. That is starting up now. If anybody would like the link to the Topps Chrome Black Personals, we do have a 3-box bounty on Topps Chrome Black Personals. S10 dropping a little code. Pro 20 Thursday, $20 off entire order. Cards a minimum purchase amount of $125. Thank you, S10. There's our 10 at 250. Starting up now. Let me drop the links to Topps Chrome Black, though. This is the personal. It will go all day, Stephen G. All day. I will be back late night tonight, so we'll try to rip some more Topps Chrome Black. We'll try to maybe get into some 98 Topps Chrome tonight, 98 Topps Chrome basketball. Maybe some Heritage. We still have some more Heritage as well, so we still got a ton of stuff to rip. The repacks. Those Relic Edition repacks. We're at like 10 left. So, but that's the personal link. Here's the buy the spot link for Topps Chrome Black. With 3 spots left. $23.50 a spot. 3 spots left on this link for the buy the spot. All right. And we should be good on everything. The 10 at 50, the 10 at 250, and then this is what we have until 5 p.m. So S10 will also have this. S10 is on from like 4 o'clock to, so he starts at like 4 o'clock, 3:45, 4 o'clock, I think he starts up around that time. But he will have this for about an hour, and it's starting now. This is a 30 at 50, ends at 5 p.m. Winner take all for the 64 Topps Giants, Roberto Clemente. A beautiful Topps Giants of Clemente. And that is going winner take all on the 30 at 50. Must close by 5 p.m. So we'll have it for the whole lunch show. S10 will have it for about an hour or so, a little longer on his show. Boom, boom, and boom. All chilling in the back. I got the first Topps Chrome Black personal or the buy the spot, whichever one goes down first right here. I'm gonna put all day in front of the 10 at 250, so it stays up there. I guess I should grab this and put it here. So there's the bounty with the personals. Only 3 of them. Only 3 of them. So this released yesterday. As 10 said, he got into a little bit of it.
These are brand new and live.
Ooh.
Also, did you know McAfee has a match at SummerSlam now?
Against who?
Gunther.
Oh, don't they like beef?
They are beef.
Don't they? Yeah. All right, 2 new products live on the site. Let's take a look at them together. I know a little bit about this one because I believe Gilmore was here for an event and talked about this one. But that's Pujols and Ichiro rookies. And then here, this is brand new live on the site, 1975 Topps Football Cello Pack, 18 spot random, $30 a spot. Lynn Swan rookies, Dan Fouts rookies, Joe Theismann rookies, Mel Blount rookies, Terry Bradshaw, O.J. Simpson, Cliff Branch rookies, Cliff Harris rookies, Jim Otto, and Mean Joe Green are some chases inside a 75 Topps Football Cello. This is I don't think I've seen.
Sweet Spot is a great product.
No, this look at this. This slab is thick. Is this like a newer way they grade the packs in this thicker slab? Is this like the old way?
That is the old way.
And then this is the new way?
The new way you can kill someone.
I'm still getting that thing out, PSA. Little do you know. With 75 Topps Football, that's live. And then we have 2001 Upper Deck Sweet Spot Baseball. So 2001 Upper Deck Sweet Spot Baseball is an 18 spot random, 45 a spot. Pujols and Ichiro rookie cards, game used back cards, number 2/100. Each box contains 1 game-worn jersey card, 1 game-used back card, either 1 sweet spot signature card or 1 dual/triple game-used base card, and 1 pinstripe exclusive Joe DiMaggio bonus pack. All right, so that's 2001 Sweet Spot Baseball, Ichiro and Pujols. And then that is the 75 Cello. The 75 Cello, Steven? That would be a cool. That would be a cool break. That would be a cool break. So we'll bounty the 75 seller. We'll put a bounty on some vintage wax. We'll put a bounty on the modern baseball. We're looking good. We got the bonuses running. We got the bounties. We're chilling. Aaron Judge is currently in the lead in home. We're tied for the lead in home runs, league lead for average. As well. He's having a great start to the year. A ton of guys are pretty hot right now. And a ton of teams are playing good baseball. Cubs are playing really good baseball. Phillies have been playing really good baseball. The Mets have a great record. Mets are playing good baseball. You know, surprisingly, I haven't heard too much about Shohei Ohtani. I have not seen his face too much. To start off the year. What else is going on? What else be going on in sports? LeBron James got knocked out by Anthony Edwards. Some are saying Ant-Man is up next. I do like Ant-Man. I am an Anthony Edwards fan. He played an amazing series. Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle came up clutch for the Timberwolves in that last game. But the Timberwolves beat out the Lakers in the Western Conference first round. What else? Is the Warriors-Rockets series still going on? Stephen G, let me think. Let me see if I can come up with. I don't have one specific card, but I may be able to come up with a little gaggle. All right, yeah. I think I got a decent little gaggle. See, I don't got too much to work with, but I definitely grabbed some of the nicer stuff. Oh, never mind. Never mind about that one. All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a little Leo Dursher, 67 ERA leaders. Art Donovan for the Colts, John Stockton. And how about 2 Braves team cards for you, for your Braves? I thought I had another card to add in there, but it's very, very, very well loved. So it will not be used in the gaggle. I wish I could use it, though. I may have
So you know Bowman's coming out next week, right? Japanese players are getting a kanji variation.
like
I guess their names are in kanji.
yeah, so yeah, I guess.
Dude, that's sick. That's so cool.
When we were opening Heritage, I pulled for like the first time I saw it.
Somebody completed recently the Bowman set, the Bowman anime set from last year.
Kind of want to use this though. I may have something else. Steven, let me know how much you're trying to dip, because I may have something else. Fancy letter. Let me know how much you're trying to dip. You can even text me if you want to. You can even text me. I may have something else. Did it get here? Stephen G, I'm taking back my leader's card. But I'll throw in the Willie McCovey if that's a fair trade for you. I'm taking back my leader's card, but that's it. If you want to throw that in, we can do that. Because I feel like the leader's card is probably the worst one out of all of these. Anyways. I'm going to go ask her right now. All right. Steven's probably cooking up a dip right now. I actually have to go. I'm going to go ask her. I'm going to be like, where's my note? Kristen? Steven, thank you. Getting in on the 250. All right, getting in on the 75 cello. All right, let's see. So 75 cello, that's the first 6 spots down. Let me start tracking that bounty here. 75 cello. Stephen G. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, yeah, okay. Stephen G. Oh, thank you, Steven. So, yes, Stephen G coming in for 6 spots in the 75. So that leaves us with 12 spots left. That's actually a third of the pack. So Stephen G took down 1/3 of the pack to himself for the 75 Topps Football Cello. If anybody's looking to come in, we do have a bounty. Stephen G was nice enough to drop it for us. Thank you, Stephen. So there's 12 spots left here. Stephen G is the first person on the 10 at 250. The 30 at 50 now has 23 spots left. 10 at 50 has 3 spots left. 20 at 50 has 13 spots left. The 10 at 250 has 9 spots left. The 75 Cello Bounty has 12 spots left. If we can close that out, top 2 get a prize. We got a little briefcase attached. Inside of the briefcase today is a very nice 67 baseball starter set. What's up, Chris? How are you? Happy Thursday. Almost forgot what day it was there. Again, if someone wants to close out Topps Chrome Black, buy the spot. Topps Chrome Black, buy the spot. 3 spots left. Topps Chrome Black, buy the spot. S10. Are you in there? I have to go ask him a question because the new setup of Topps Chrome Black is going to confuse me. If someone closes this out on Topps Chrome Black, I'll hook them with the first spot and the next buy the spot. So a little 3 for 1. 3 spots left. 3 for 1. I'll hook them with the first spot and the next one. If anybody wants to come in for the closeout of Topps Chrome Black. Give me 2 seconds. Monty, we just opened the package. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
What are you giving DJ?
I really like the note.
What are you giving DJ?
Thank you, DJ.
What are you giving him for his trade?
I have to send some treats.
Yeah, you do.
And Monty's next. Monty's next thing. Email Chris? So don't go on and on again. Oh, I see. Oh, what is he even using right now? I would have to listen to what he uses now, Chris, and then I have to listen to that. Again, not boxes. I almost just said boxes. Two things we're trying to fill up right here. Actually, if somebody comes in for 6 spots of the 75 football like Stephen G did. No, yeah, I will definitely listen. I have to listen to what he's using now. I didn't even realize, Chris, that he changed up the theme like from his normal one for being a heel. But it does make sense. 6 spots in the 75 football, close out of Topps Chrome. You're on the 10 at 250, the 30 at 50, the 10 at 50, the 20 at 50. Every single bonus we have right now. Someone close out Topps Chrome Black, get 6 spots in the 75 Topps football. Vintage, modern bonuses. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on in the lunch show. It's going on usually at Vintage and Modern Breaks. Vintage, modern bonuses. Run the breaks, run the bonuses, everybody wins. It changed after he turned at the Rumble. John Cena. Here's the buy the spot for Topps Chrome Black. Here is the 1975 Topps Football Cello. Oh, wait, I have the 75 Cello attached to a bounty, too, don't I? I do. There's the bounty, actually. $10 at 250, that's running all day. That does not have a time where that is just exploding. That is running all day. It does explode, obviously. It doesn't close out by the end of the show, but we have until 10:45 p.m. tonight. So we got time. We got time. S10's on today. I'm back. Tonight for the late night show. So we got time on the 10 at 250. 30 at 50 we have until 5. So we also have some time on the 30 at 50 until 5 p.m. The 10 at 50, that is the only one. Until 2:30, we have a little half-off briefcase on the 10 at 50. I'd be down. I'd also be willing to run another one if that one closes out. We can run as many as possible until 2:30. We have the little Topps Chrome Black personal bounty. If anybody's looking to get in on a Topps Chrome Black personal, you're on the 10 at 250, the 30 at 50. Topps Chrome Black personal bounty, 3-box bounty. But on the buy the spot, there's only 3 spots left. 23.50 a spot. On the buy the spot here, only 12 spots left. 30 a spot. 6 spots, that is a third of the pack, and then the 3 spots here. Maybe even be like 7 spots and 3 spots here is like an exact 250. I think 6 spots and 3 spots here might be below the 250 level. And I just almost knocked over the camera, but I saved it. There we go. Yeah. Monty, you think Aaron Judge keeps up the Triple Crown pace he's on right now? Or do you think someone ends up beating him out in the average department? Once again, or do you think he keeps the average up? He was only beat out in average, I believe, last year by Bobby Witt Jr. Oh no, maybe not just Bobby Witt Jr. I actually don't know if it was just Bobby Witt Jr. I think it might have been a couple guys. I know Bobby was one of them. Oh, Charles. Yeah, I actually did not even realize that. That was right before the show started. Coming in for 4 spots. I did not even realize. Yeah, that was right before the show started. Thank you, Charles. Um, Charles, I can do this. It's hard for me to get you in on some of like the 30 F50s and like the 10 F50s because those are supposed to be exclusive time things that we have running. But I did throw out a little bonus, and I can get you in on an extra spot in the buy the spot and leave us with 2 spots left. I can get you in on that bonus, and I can get you in on the 20 at 50s. So 20 at 50 I can get you in on, and I will get you in on an extra 25 spot, if that's okay with you. For some bonuses here. Mm. Mm. Your 25 spot is in, Charles, and we are in on the 20 at 50 as well. For, what is it, 4 spots? 2 spots? Whatever. I'm going 4 spots. 4 spots on the 20 at 50. I'm not even sure. So, Charles, you should see an extra spot into the Topps Chrome Black on your account. If you go take a look. We should have 2 spots left on the buy the spot now. He might. The next Triple Crown winner, and then will be history. The last one was Miguel Cabrera. And before that, it was Yaz and Frank Robinson. That'd be pretty sick. Spot number 1, Robbo. Spot number 1 gets the encased card. We do have a personal bounty, and I do have 2 spots left on the buy the spot right now. But I have a 3-box personal bounty, Robbo. Yeah, so spot number 1 is the encased card. Spot 2 through 13 is the packs. Because there's 2 packs of 2 through 8 is the first pack, and then 9 through 13 would be the second pack type of thing. I actually just asked S10 about that to make sure. Oh, I didn't realize it was 60 points right now. Judges missed Triple Crown twice by coming in second in average in 2022 and 2024. Monty, he's just an amazing hitter. It could be the year. It definitely could be the year. I do want to rip some black. There is 2 spots left. Anybody looking to come in and close this out? First personal. First personal. What can I do for a little first personal hookup? We gotta do this though too. There's vintage, there's modern to focus on. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Got a little over an hour left. Does 1953 Bowman color or 1954 Topps baseball interest more people in chat? Which set? I like the 53 Bowman color, but 54 Topps baseball also a great set. Which set in the 53 Bowman color, 54 Topps baseball interests the chat the most? '54 Topps, Hank Aaron rookie, Al Kaline rookie. basketball? Oh no, it's football though. Because football, it's not. Yeah. Yes. It's like too interesting. That's only 5 spots. Lynn Swan and Dan Fouts rookie cards on the 75 Tops football. That's actually a good bonus. I like that. We'll do that. Switch it up on you, Stephen G, but make it a little bit better. Boom. We're going to try to close out that Topps Chrome Black. Obviously, there's only those 2 spots. Again, 2 spots in Topps Chrome Black. $23.50 a spot, two spots in Topps Chrome Black. Who's looking to come close this out? Who's looking to come close this out? I'll do my best to get a little hookup for those 2 spots of Topps Chrome Black if somebody's looking. You like that? You like the little switch up? You like the little switch up? We're going to do, boom, first one I grab. First one I grab. There it is. There's the pack we're going to do on the second random. Rich Saul right on the front. Who's on the back? Ron Jaworski on the back. Hey, Ron. So there we go. First one I grab. Going on. Little switch up on you, Stephen G, but making it a little bit juicier for the 75 sellout. Again, 12 spots left. Stephen G came in for the first 6. Joe Montana rookie hunting in those. $10 at $250. A good way to get in on that is stack up some spots in the 75. A personal of Topps Chrome Black on the bounty. We have the Relic Edition Rip Packs. Those would be 3 entries into the 10 at $250 today. A $500 dip is 2 entries, so on and so forth. Just like that. Inside of the 1K briefcases today, we have the 67 starter set. That 30 at 50 has until 5 o'clock. 30 at 50 for the Clemente. Right there. Nope. Nope, where'd it go? Right there. That is until 5 p.m. This one's until 2:30, but this is for a half-off briefcase. Half-off briefcase until 2:30. We have about an hour left. But that one has 3 spots left. Did I say 68? 67 starter set. My bad. My bad. 67 starter set with that Ernie Banks. Bunch of nice highlights, actually, in that 67 starter set. So we'll see. We'll see if that gets taken down in the briefcases today. Robbo, coming in. Taking down the last 2 spots. Robbo, I'm actually going to do 2 spots in the 20 at 50. You're in on the 30 at 50. You're in on the 10 at 50. As well. Do I have a baseball card? I have so much basketball and football right now. Oh yeah, I think that's actually been on the site for a little bit, Monty. I haven't mentioned that in a while. All right, Rob. Nothing crazy, but coming to you for that dip. Here's a little 74 catfish for the Oakland Athletics. See, told you I found something. Where is the 75? Oh, I was also thinking we have a 75 rack pack of baseball. Nice. We have a 75 rack pack baseball.
Both of my packs will be ready in 24 minutes.
All right, we're bringing this right back. Focusing on this right now, Kristen.
Okay.
I was actually gonna ask if you wanted to help, but you know.
Help you what?
I'll do it.
Help you do what?
No, I was gonna say like number the bags and stuff.
Do you need me to?
No. We have time.
Oh. I could do a number 10 packer. Maybe I'll do it on Lunala since I didn't on Soul Galeo.
I just pulled the Guzma from Lunala. That was the one.
I was there.
So the Lily must be the one that you can pull from.
Probably, yeah.
The Sol Galeo. So now I have to start opening Sol Galeo because I got the one from Lunala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm like that.
Okay.
I'm like that. But yeah, I was thinking 2 different things. 75 solo though, yes. Gotta jump. We gotta jump in. We gotta rip. 75 solo, 12 spots left. It's a very nice bounty. Someone gets a chance at Montana on the second random winner take all. I'm going to number some bags right now for this Topps Chrome Black. Again, in Topps Chrome Black is a 13 spot break. Spot number 1 is taking down the encased card. Spot 2 through 13 is the cards in the pack. We should have 2 parallels here as well. Looking for those low numbered parallels. Maybe a 3rd parallel. I'm not sure if you can get a 3rd parallel. I would think that there's possibilities at a 3rd parallel. Or short print, I would say. Maybe like a possibility at a short print on top of the 2 parallels. Yeah, there's a couple sets close, Bob. 69's close, and I think 55 All-American, 37 spots left as well. So a couple that are close. So don't go out and on again. You'll quit a house, don't Fouts, Theismann, Swan rookie cards in 75. There's a ton of other Hall of Fame chases. Bradshaw, there's another good Hall of Fame chase in that 75 pack. That is the year before Walter Payton, right? So no sweetness yet. At the time, sweetness wasn't sweetness yet. All right, let's grab this list. All right. We're good. Moving everybody to broken, and we will rip. All right, moving everybody to broken. We're just going to roll the dice. Again, spot number 1 takes down the encased card. Spot numbers 2 through 13 get a card in the pack. We will probably save spot number 1 for last, even though it is spot number 1. We got a 5 on the dice roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Charles Hall taking down the encased autograph card. Charles, congratulations. You are in spot number 1, my friend. Nobody saw that. We'll leave that in the back. In case card's still inside. All right, we got our 2 packs. So we're going with spot 2 through, I believe, 8 here in the first pack. Rhett Lauder on the rookie, going to spot number 2 for Jacob Lazinger. Oh, wait, that's spot number 1. Saving that one. Nice Rhett Lauder rookie. Zach Wheeler. Going to spot 3 for Charles. Spot 4. Matt Chapman, 58 out of 99 on the green wave. going to spot 4 for Robbo. Yeah, different format this year, Preston. They changed it up. They changed it up. 2 packs, 1 encased autograph. Kumar Rocker on the rookie for spot number 5 for Robbo. Love Kumar Rocker in college. The Mets actually drafted Kumar Rocker. He didn't go. Juan Soto going to spot 6 for Charles Hall. And Reese Hines going to spot 7. That's Charles Hall. So it's 2 through 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I counted wrong. So it's 2 through 7. Then we got 8 through 13 here. Does that make sense? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that does make sense. All right. Starting off this pack with spot number 8 for Sean. Angel Martinez. Randy Arozarena. Mark Vientos on the purple out of 75. 62 out of 75. Mark Vientos for the Mets. That's going to spot 10 for Sean. Jake Eater on the rookie, going to spot 11 for Jacob. J-Rod going to spot 12. And Trey Sweeney on the rookie going to spot 13. All right, Charles. I think you're still in chat. I mean, you were before we started the break, so I think you're still here. We're getting into your encased auto, my friend. In spot number 1. Where is my... Who's helping us out today? The kid's helping us out today. This is base auto rookie. Brooks Baldwin on the rookie autograph for the Chicago White Sox. Why is it? Oh, that's not good. Charles, I'm trying my hardest to get this in the case the right way for you. I don't want to open up the case, obviously, but I think I did a good, decent job of moving it a little bit. It's in the case a little bit wrong, but Brooks Baldwin rookie autograph. It's definitely in the case a little bit wrong for some reason. All right. For the last 45 minutes, if some if there's people coming in for this bounty, $3 bounty, I'll hook somebody up with a straight up briefcase for the purchase of a personal of Topps Chrome Black. Last 45 minutes to do it. There's a $3 bounty. You're in on the 250 for the personal. You would get it on a briefcase. On top of that, we juiced up the 75 cello. We juiced up the 75 cello. There is an 81 Topps football on the 75 cello. 12 spots left. It's an 18-spot break. We already have 12 spots left on the 75 cello. Spelly. What's up, Spelly? How are you? Boom. Again, I got the next Topps Chrome Black personal 1K briefcase. Anybody coming in? Is he? Can I watch that game right now? Can I get that game anywhere? What happened at third base? In the Cubs game, something happened at third base? Oh, the player at third base. The player at third base for the Cubs is the problem right now. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna change. This is gonna be a juicy bounty for the last like however long we got. Make it a 2-box bounty. Every person comes to the briefcase, obviously, until the end of the show. These are the two products right now. 25 Topps Chrome Black Baseball, 75 Topps Football Cello. By the spot. 30 at 50. Inside of the 1K briefcases is the 67 starter set. 30 at 50 for the Clemente running. 10 at 250 for the 68 Topps Baseball cards. First place is the Rod Carew running. Yeah, put me out there, huh? I could do it. No. Third base was actually one of my main positions when I did play. But at the MLB level, I'm not going out there. They could probably hit the ball faster than I could blink to third base. I'm not going out there. Shortstop and like second base would probably be like for me, you know. Second base is a little more chill. I feel like middle of the infield. Because sometimes I like watch some of the plays, like Nolan Arenado, Manny Machado. They make some of these like crazy plays at third base. The arm strength too. Second base, give me a nice little flip. Boom, down. What? One thing I never wanted to do was catch. Catching never appealed to me.
I thought he lived in Arizona.
All right, we got about half an hour, 45 minutes left in the show here. Half an hour, 45 minutes left in the show here. What are we looking to get into? Again, if somebody closes out the Topps Chrome Bounty by themselves now, it's 3 briefcases, a 98 spot. We rip the 2 boxes. Someone coming in for 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Black, beautiful dip right now. You're in on the 30 at 50, the 10 at 50, the 10 at 250 for 2 spots. Closing out the Topps Chrome Black Bounty, I did that for a reason. Someone closes us out here. You got a ton of give back to end off the lunch show. Same thing with the 75. There's a second random winner take all for a whole 81 sellout Montana rookie hunting. Top 2 also get a prize with a briefcase and the Don Meredith. It's like a half off briefcase on top of this bounty for the 75 Topps football. Very nice stuff. Very nice give back on these 2 products. If not, we have a ton of vintage wax. We have the repacks. But I think the closeout here of this bounty, if anybody is looking to do that, get in on some Topps Chrome Black, rip some Topps Chrome Black, or get in on the 75 cello break. Oh, I should do this too. Since we just closed one out. All right, new Topps Chrome Black by the spot is up too. Just put one of those live again. I actually saw something about Paul Skeens and Shota Imanaga because last year they talked and had a conversation, talked about pitch grips and different pitches with each other, and they did the same this year. They must get some pretty good information off each other, Paul Skeens and Shota. I mean, one's a righty, one's a lefty, but it all essentially you're trying to do the same thing: throw strikes, get batters out, right? So I guess you can learn stuff from anybody. And they're both great. Shota is obviously was amazing in Japan. He's been pretty good so far in his year and change in the MLB. And Skeens obviously is a great, an amazing young arm, amazing talent. But they've been talking about pitch grips and different pitches for the past couple of years when they've met up, Skeens and Imanaga. And they must help each other a little bit. All right, give me 2 seconds. Hopefully I come back to a rip, but I will be right back in a couple minutes. Again, Topps Chrome Black Personal comes with a briefcase right now. If you close out the bounty by yourself, 3 briefcases, a 98 Topps Chrome basketball spot, and you're in on all the bonuses. 75 Topps Football Cello. The 1975 Topps Football Cello, 12 spots left. It started with 18. That is live, so good luck on that as well. I will be right back. Okay. Patriots have a ton of wide receivers. All right, not too much longer left in the show. There's got to be some more releases soon. Bowman's coming out, though. Leighton has a podcast today at 3. And then I think he's on for about an hour, and then Sam's on after him. But Leighton will be on the podcast from 3 to 4-ish, probably. Maybe a little bit later. Sometimes he goes a little bit later. And Sam's on, and then we're back on for the late night tonight. What's up, Rob? How are you? We have we have the Don Meredith on this 75 cello pack. This is a 75 Topps football cello. We have 12 spots left. We're trying to close out the bounty. But yeah, the Don Meredith is on this bounty. First gets a briefcase, then you got the Don Meredith. Then we're doing a second random winner take all for the 81 cello for the Montana Chase. But that's the Don Meredith bounty. What else though? We got a little 2-box Topps Chrome Black bounty running right now. 30 at 50, 10 at 250. Rob, I'm not sure if the Topps Chrome Black interests you at all, but every personal comes with a briefcase until we end out our lunch show. That's been running for 20 minutes now-ish. 20 minutes. It's 2-box bounty. Second place gets a prize too on the bounty. First place gets a briefcase. Every personal comes with a briefcase. We got the 30 at 50, the 10 at 250. 2 spots left in our 10 at 50. Our 20 at 50 is still alive. But yeah, a little bit of time left. We still got time for some rips. What was I looking at here?
Can I have a penny and 8 cards of rips? Just pulled some fire.
What is that?
Numbered Tiffany Stratton.
What's the number 2?
$4.99. I'm gonna grade this.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It's from this year's WrestleMania.
That was pretty cool, actually. I like it.
That's sick.
Congratulations, S10.
Thank you, my friend.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Are you happy about that pull?
Dude, yeah, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time. You know what time it is, Rob? Tiffy time.
She is pretty cool.
She's great. Dude, so apparently Liv Morgan just got a crazy role in Hollywood. No one has disclosed the movie. They just said it's gonna be a drama comedy. A dramedy.
But it's a big role, you said?
It's a big role. They said if this movie hits as much as the execs think it's gonna hit,
millions.
She might be a movie star after WWE. I was like, Liv Morgan, hell yeah, let's go.
I can see her kind of movie star-ish. Yeah.
I mean, wrestlers have done it before. They go full movie, full movie actor.
The Rock.
Better than The Rock.
What do you mean? He's all right.
Dave Bautista.
Yes.
I actually really like all the serious roles he does.
Okay.
When I say better than The Rock's roles aren't very serious.
You're saying he could be put into better...
He can be put into, high stakes action movies.
Okay.
Or, Dave Bautista can be in, very, serious...
Yeah, he was in, the bad Fast and Furious movies, The Rock.
Yes. And, he's been the Tooth Fairy. And,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does, goofy shit.
The Tooth
But, Dave
Fairy.
Bautista's been doing more serious.
he had that movie too, The Rock, where he was a football player, right? And he had
his daughter.
His daughter.
He was a ballerina dancer.
Yeah, ballerina. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is amazing in Guardians of the Galaxy Drax.
Rob, if it's slow, you can cut it at 2:30. And I'll set up the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I got you, though. Peter Quill notices Drax has been watching him in Gamora. Dude, how long have you been standing there? Drax, an hour. Is there another Guardians movie coming out?
No.
No.
Guardians 3 was the last
That's
one.
the last one.
Yeah. They're going to do something with Guardians again. It just might not be the original cast. It might be like a different cast.
When's the next Avengers movie? No, I'm kidding. It's not.
There's a Marvel movie this weekend.
Oh, is there?
It's called Thunderbolt. It's like
Oh, yeah.
Suicide Squad. So like you have I forget his real name, but it's like it's like the Russian Captain America. You have the Black Widow's sister. You have the fake Captain America from the TV show Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like not quite villains, not quite hero antagonists. Like it's like Suicide Squad. So the government controls them, all that fun stuff.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really liked all the Thor movies. That was one that I always liked. I like the newest one too.
Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Love and Thunder was good.
I like that one. I always was a big Thor. Iron Man.
Spider-Man. I can't wait for the next Spider-Man movie.
I like the Iron Man one where he like flies in all his suits.
Dude, 3.
Yeah.
Where he just kept changing suits.
Yeah.
And he used the nanobots to control them. Yeah. I have this custom piece of art of Spidey, Tom Holland,
Okay.
in his Iron Spider suit, and then I have Robert Downey Jr. in an Iron Man suit, and I got Tom Holland to sign it.
That's actually fire.
I need Robert Downey Jr. to sign it.
Fanatics Fest?
I don't know, man. Robert Downey Jr.?
I was just thinking like
If they got Robert Downey Jr. almost never signs. If I could get him to sign it, fire.
like why would he? But I was thinking like why would he be there? Because it's mostly like,
Unless Topps releases another Marvel product or something.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I could see him being at Fanatics Fest possibly.
That'd be sick.
Why do you think he rarely signs?
I just think he's above it. You know, there's like levels of stardom.
He was like in jail before he was a movie star.
Oh, dude, he's a drug addict.
Yeah, like sign my stuff, Robert Downey Jr.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean? There's levels to stardom.
No,
Like,
I know what you mean.
You're so big, it's like, I don't got time to sign autographs.
That's what Michael Jordan did. He said, I'm done, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude,
not.
Michael Jordan last year made like a bill off of all his deals and everything. Right? Michael Jordan is a genius.
You think he's the highest, like, grossing paid athlete of all time? Or do you think maybe
Yes.
now that LeBron has played in this era, he's maybe
No.
like a baseball player, like Juan
LeBron
Soto?
has said before he makes way more on his deals.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, so like even now that MJ's like done and he isn't playing in this time that some of these athletes are playing in, he's probably made way more. Yeah,
Michael Jordan is probably the highest,
because
the most money athlete.
only people I can think of is LeBron, and then Soto obviously made that contract, but that's not like Michael Jordan money still. Because I feel like
'Cause
Jordan.
that's just from the game.
Yeah, just from
Maybe if you factor in like, because Otani's on planes, he's got his own like beauty products. Maybe.
Barry Bonds, if he never did the steroids, would have been. Yeah, right.
You also need the mind.
Well, I guess it wasn't really steroids that did it. He was more of like, I guess it could have been more of like an attitude thing, I guess, too, for him.
You need like the right mindset. You need the right like attitude.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do more than be on the game. The game is like your outlet to become popular. Once you're popular, what do you do with that fame? That's how you make money.
That's why I love the WWE wrestlers.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's what I mean, that's what Mr. Beast did. He focused like the first 5 years on just becoming popular.
The WWE wrestlers, you could literally just like use your character to become
Popular.
like to take that next step. You just use your character.
A lot of wrestlers start wrestling schools, and they say they like a lot of like Bailey's interview was very insightful. She had an interview with this guy who gets all the WWE people, David something, and she was talking about how you want to start your wrestling school before you leave WWE. That way, the fans kind of like find out about your stuff while you're wrestling, because that's when the fans are most engaged with you. That's why Becky Lynch released her book while she was wrestling, and her WrestleMania outfit was literally her book.
I forgot to tell you, but back, I don't even know when the book initially first released, but my mother works for a publishing company, and like back in the day when Bret the Hitman Hart released his book, it released through like my mom's publishing company.
Oh,
but
that's sick.
recently again, he wanted to do like, my mom's a part of like the ebook side of it, so he wanted to like, he himself wanted to speak the whole entire book.
Oh, you wanted to read it.
So my mom, and like she's always like very, it's always a very like, like can the author read their book, especially when it's an athlete, because you want somebody that's
Yes.
or I guess you have to be good on the mic type of thing.
Yes.
Not every athlete is good on the mic.
Yeah.
Voice wise.
Right.
So she asked me.
You need to read it with inflection.
Yeah. And so she asked me. She said like, I thought he had like a couple strokes, and like I thought he was like, I was like no, and she was like, I don't know how popular he still is like today, and I was like, no, Mom, like I know who like Bret the Hitman Hart is, like he is a big name in the wrestling community and just like in general, like his name, and he obviously had a brother, and his his family's inside the wrestling business, so like it's just a big name.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know if he'd be good on the mic, and he had said to like her and the company, like, I would like to read this, like I feel like my fans would like to hear me read it over somebody else. And I was like, I think he's right. Like I think as a WWE guy, like, go read your book, like it's about your life. And like he was bunch of like the screw job stuff and all the stuff that happened to him inside of WWE and in the job, and I know the book has somewhat to do with what happened to him in the job and after the job. So like I thought it was a good idea to have him like read. I never mentioned it to you. This was probably a few weeks ago now. But, like I never asked her.
Cool.
I never followed up with her what happened with it.
Yeah.
But they were in contact with like Bret the Hitman and his team.
That's cool.
But she was gonna say it's gonna be hard to get the whole thing to go through because she really isn't that sure how good he would be on the mic. I told her, I said, watch the Vince McMahon documentary. He just spoke in it.
Yeah.
When that just released, so.
Good idea.
You can watch the Vince McMahon documentary, get an idea of what he kind of. I think when I watched it, he was fine. He seemed fine. He has a little Canadian accent, but like, whatever, right? People have Canadian accents. We probably have an accent to some people, I guess.
We definitely do.
But
I have people make fun of my accent.
yeah.
Like, what accent?
But that's like, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like maybe Bret the Hitman Hart will be in the office.
Yeah.
In New York City. We'll see though. I don't know. She said the whole process is very hard.
Yeah.
I assume it is extremely hard to get.
Yeah.
To get it to all work out. I heard there was a lot of problems with the whole like the book released so long ago, so it's hard to really like
re-release it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe he needs some money.
Just to put things into context, S10, in 1998, I believe Jordan was making $30 million from the Bulls for his contract. He also made $80 million in endorsements that year. $110 million.
Yeah, but he's making way more now.
The average NBA salary in the 90s was $400K, and he was making that. Yeah, well, Nike Nike took a massive chance on him, and it really, really worked out. Like, if Nike and the whole Jordan brand thing never,
I love that movie.
yeah,
Nike. That's such a good movie.
never worked out the way it did. I mean, Michael Jordan would still be Michael Jordan, but the Jordan brand and Nike, the amount of money that Nike is still making off of that, and the amount of money they will make in the future, it's insane. I love that too. Like we are gonna log off here, but I love in the Last Dance documentary when Jordan talks about like, oh, I went on the Adidas and the Nike deal, and my mother was like, no, Michael, you're going to talk to these people. They want to talk to you, and like his mother was the one that like said to him, you have to go and like at least speak to them.
Yeah, because I remember on the movie, the Nike people were like, Mom, listen.
Yeah.
We believe in your son. This is what we want.
His mother was like, "You got to go speak to these people. Like, go do it. Look what it is now. I mean, I have freaking Michael Jordan sneakers, and I didn't even watch him play basketball."
Yep, exactly.
All right, Rob Meredith coming in for a few spots in the Topps Chrome Black in on the 20th 50 and the 30th 50 for when S10 hops on. We are gonna hop off here. Until S10 hops back on, Leighton will be on with his podcast in a little bit at 3 o'clock.
I don't think he does that live, so we will be back when the podcast.
Oh, okay. So Leighton doesn't do that live, but we'll be back after the podcast.
Yeah.
And then, S10 will still have the 75 pack. The bounty and stuff for that is in the...
Clemente.
Yeah. Okay. Clemente will be extended. I did run this 10 at 2.